Hey guys, EmiLeigh here. Now, you're watching Doki Doki Part 2, which I'm currently in the stage of editing, but did you know that you guys decided that this would happen? Yep, that's right, over on our Discord, you guys decided what exact video would be coming out this week. This video is all because of you guys, it's just for you, and we hope that you enjoy. If you want to decide what's coming out next week, head on over to our Discord at discord.featherfall.studio. See you later.
Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Kong.
Yeah!
Pyrrce's favorite game.
I love it. My favorite is when you date Funky and he's objectively better than the other routes.
I was just gonna say, which Kong is your favorite Kong?
There are objective answers, and then there's the correct answer, which is Funky.
All right. Well, where we last left off, we just got done reading poems. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
That is certainly a thing. Anywho, I suppose we should get started on this. Also, I want to point out that I went back and watched the first few parts of the Game Grumps playthrough of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that half the jokes I made were the exact same jokes. Down from, like, the protagonist to Monica being a robot. Like, how? I gotta stop. I gotta stop watching Game Grumps. My humor is becoming their humor. Anyway, let's get started.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Anyway.
Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's really about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try something hard to say something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I were looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked that. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked that. And Glump did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style, you little whore. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Oh, ouch. Oh.
And Glump liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were invested. I tried to impress our new member, Yuri.
These two.
Eh? That's not what I... Ooh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous Glump appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make sure everything I do is overly cutesy.
Oh, Yuri.
Is everyone okay?
But you know what? I was the one who boobs magically grew oppositized as soon as Glump started showing up.
What?
That's okay.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Glump. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
She kind of started it.
She should get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Glump.
I agree with that, to be honest.
But she's a bitch. But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. You know, English. It's the only way we can convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Glump? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be...
Oh dear, I can throw in a Sayori in there.
You can.
Oh dear.
You can go neutral, and that will appease no one except the other one.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna save.
It's literally just a route choice. So.
I know, but still, like, which route do I go? I mean, we've been going for Natsuki pretty much, so...
On accident, albeit. But...
yeah, true. That has been accidental. But,
You've
like...
done one Natsuki event. It's not too late to change.
Are you trying to get me to change, Pyrrce?
I'm not trying to get you to change. I'm just saying that if that's your logic, it's not needed. I'm saying you can still go for whoever you want.
Okay. Oh, jeez. You know what? I think let's go full Natsuki.
Okay.
Yuri, you're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look,
Why?
what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yes.
Yes.
I like how we went for the same joke.
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets cut in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
Question mark.
Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Glump. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki
Excuse me
glances
for one
around.
moment.
Wait, what?
It was just positioned like the steamed hams joke to me. It's like, the thing... I should... Excuse me for a moment.
Oh my god, we're bringing steamed hams into Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
So like, who's who?
I don't know. I
Alright.
didn't think that deep into it. I just noticed the parallel.
Alright.
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Hump. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I totally didn't mean it, okay?
Oh my god.
That's all. They're rockin'.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri!
Sayori!
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated.
No, wait.
I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. Please don't talk for me.
I'm sorry.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Glump. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to.
And so, my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So, we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica! About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Yeah! Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave.
Oh, Jesus.
How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Glum, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was pretty neat to talk with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn... Oh god,
indigestion. Anyway.
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Glump! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That was the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You take that back.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them.
Yes, I do.
I just really, really dislike them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Not me, though.
Not me. I'm gonna stay as far away from both of them as possible.
Phew! You know, Glump, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's,
Every day is gonna be so much fun!
looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh god, here we go again.
Okay, quick. Figure out how to get on the Funky Kong route.
The Funky Kong route. Oh man, let's see, we've got Infinite, the Jackal, Precious, Jumpy, Lazy,
Yeah, I'd love that.
Parfait. Wait, didn't we do Parfait last time?
Shh, it's okay. You can reuse the same concept. It's called Robert Frosting it.
All right. Vacation. Giggle. Kawaii. Twirl. Kiss. Fluffy.
Oh, you made Yuri sad.
Oh, wait. Wait, is she actually...
Yes, she made an emotion and now she's more downcast.
Oh, no. Oh. Unrequited. What? I thought that might have been a Yuri thing, but whatever.
No, that's an accurate description.
Oh, dear.
Ah.
Doki Doki, of course. Breathe. Socks.
Socks are cute.
Socks are cute. Especially if they're cute socks. Then they're super cute. Anyway.
Okay. In between Sticky and Climax, what you got?
Jesus Christ. Well, we chose Climax last time.
It's a Sticky Disaster Climax. Thank you.
After a nibble.
Mm-hmm. Sunset Dance Nibble Sticky Disaster Climax.
During the sunset.
On the playground. Friends going shopping. Peace.
Oh my god, we did it. We made a real thing.
We did the poem. with our sticky disaster climax. Is that the name of the episode? I think it is.
Oh man, we've peaked. We can't go any further.
Yep.
Depression. Whoa.
It's accurate.
My head is making guesses here. Anyway. Sunny. Pain. Why? Raindrops.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Glump.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
And why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
I used my trap card, Shadow of Eyes. This allows me to see your face down monsters without activating their flip effects.
Oh my god. Is that a real card?
Yes.
Oh man. Good on you.
I remember my season 1.
I don't.
If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
I just like imagine a Phoenix Wright scenario where
Yes,
she
with the-
flips out.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
I find that funny.
Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or nothing.
Baka.
But Baka, it was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Glump to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I just got so absorbed in my book. It was really funny.
You enjoy the suffering of others. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen.
fetish.
Jesus.
It doesn't happen much, but that's a fun side of you. Tell me how bad of a girl I am.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't work if you react to yourself. That's... There's no way you could think that, you dirty depression lover.
You're right, though. God, talk about it more. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That! Gesundheit!
Yes.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there?
You're not into summoning demons, are you?
I'm sorry, Sayori, are you familiar with Shin Megami Tensei?
Oh my god.
Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. She is very familiar with Shin Megami Tensei. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if there weren't cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into baking them.
Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. Plap!
Gah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
So close.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie.
You got problems.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate!
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oomph!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Oh, thank God we were going to do a fusion dance and everything.
A fusion between Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. What would that look like?
Sayorsuke.
Yes. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all! You're so strong-willed! But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that.
I've been here.
What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I totally wasn't plotting the demise of every single one of you. Anywho, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I'd always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica!
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
I call it Ode to Neurotoxin.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Glump.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that.
Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayura's mischievous escapade.
Escapade.
I almost said that.
Funny, it's almost spelled like the word escapade.
I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back at her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Yay!
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled out the first volume of Parfait Girls from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid?
Maybe little.
My first editions! I don't give my manga to people every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
I actually do. I know, you bitch. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm going to get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're going to tell me everything you thought, right?
Yeah, I totally remember everything that happened.
Where did the volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. I totally wasn't setting up for an awkward position.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her mango.
Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, dumbass teacher, and besides... They're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf where I can't see?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Yep, this is going for an awkward scenario.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool
Okay,
would
so
be
having fallen off of like 5 metal stools and broken them, I could say that that's dangerous as shit, Curl. Please stop.
Yeah, you don't want to fall off of those.
Mm-hmm.
The
You'll probably break the stool and also cut yourself. Not that I have experience in breaking step ladders, but I totally do.
Oh no, we've all broken something trying to reach something. I'm sure.
But yeah, but usually it's not the entire ladder.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Anyway, the stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Kya!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
Ba 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 ba. The dare.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay?
I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. I'm preparing for the
That's
awkward
me.
scenario.
That's me.
Oh,
You get a chair, so just hang on. Stop saying that. Get out of my mind.
sorry. I don't mean to do that.
God, you're such a brain slut.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. That's one way to put it. Anyway, let's see. Oh, wait.
Let's see.
Dadgummit, I did it again!
Yeah.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki drops over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. That's a bad idea!
This is a terrible plan. And stop.
She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Ugh.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. She is totally gonna bust her head open.
Yep.
Whoa, that's, okay.
Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a back of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Bends down slowly. Wah!
Slowly lifting her skirt for me to see. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of standing there doing nothing?
Who was it that told me to not help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead.
Ha!
Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Glump? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Just let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Yep, here we go. Natsuki looks down at me.
Were you all the way back?
God. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at?
The box!
You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv!
God.
You set me up! Go away!
Okay,
Get out!
but...
I'll do it myself!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try and catch her. The box topples out of her hand, and the books go flying. I got you! Oh god. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. I get up and realize that her head has been busted wide open.
But her ass is just fine.
God, shut up. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Ow!
But her ass is just
God, shut up. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight into my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. And God.
I'm a vampire now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the little moe tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up.
Eh?
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Gross.
God! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking?
I was catching you so you didn't bust your face.
You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
It sounded like a really awkward situation just happened.
Monica! See what happens when you put my manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no! But my...
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Is that... That can't be the reason she's crying. Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again. Oh.
I didn't actually mean to take it out on you.
Oh.
I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just... every day is so hard.
Wow, you were really getting into this.
I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know. I can only do what I know how to do.
Stop fucking it up.
Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounded really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Just a friend, nothing more. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up?
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed in how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you said it more enthusiastically this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show? Oh god, alright. I forgot about this.
Yep, nope, every time.
Okay, so Monica first, right?
Yeah, Monica's the barometer.
Okay.
Hi again, Glump. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy to see you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It could be better. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you?
Lord.
You must like her writing style.
Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell the story.
I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems then.
I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems.
That's true, but I'm sure you'd like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayura's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. Not that like it's a dating sim or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
God, this voice is getting really hard to keep up with.
I'd assume so.
Alright, let's take a look.
That's why I chose easy voices.
Good on you. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Whoa. Okay.
So how does the poem speak to you?
Maybe Monica knows a little bit more about this than I think she does.
Save me, load me.
Yeah,
That's
save
just a
me,
play.
load me. Like, whoa, all right. Like, okay, so like red, green, and blue.
Yeah, RGB. She likes Pokemon.
The first ones, anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, she just likes the starters. She's a casual.
Anyway. Oh, jeez. That's a I trust Monica a little bit less now. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. The noise, okay. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Ha ha ha.
It's
Sometimes.
about the fucking background music.
Yes, it's been droning on and on and on forever. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Oh my god! Do you hear that?
Yes, I hear angry noise.
There's stuff going on outside. I hate it. Shut up!
It's fine. Life happens.
Shut up, life! Anyway.
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
You'll never know when you might need to change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen.
Wait, is this tip even about...
Okay, So...
Open the menu and press A. What's A? I don't know, I'm just a kid.
She told me to save, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Before important decisions. Save and just says thank you.
Jesus.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
I do not trust her. I do not trust her.
Thanks for listening.
As I said, she's the barometer. She's what guides you.
Yeah. So she said Natsuki.
Yeah, you got the Natsuki style because you got the Natsuki event.
I did. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem, and back at me, and back at the poem. Now I'm an otter. Anyway. By now, she must have read it more than once.
Doki Doki Depression? What the hell is
Yes. Is it that bad?
Yes. No, it's not.
It's just I really hate it.
It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. That wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this?
I'm sorry. I'm starting to relate more to the protagonist now. There are people in my class who are like, "How are you so good at this? That what you're doing?" And it's like, I'm sorry. I just anyway.
The poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well then.
Yari doesy.
God. I was just going to say, too. Anyway. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you...
Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. The poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
Oh, fuck. I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Glump, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No, I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. At first, I thought you just liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Glump?
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ha ha ha.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway.
I'm starting to think she knows the route I'm trying to go for.
As I said, she's a barometer. She knows.
She knows a little too much.
She knows you into the girl.
How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands.
Oh, that was angry. Hey!
Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Glump wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Glump is done sharing the poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to it.
What?
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Ugh. Never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Glump is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Wait, what? I heard you say something.
Yeah, I'm just teasing. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she
Okay.
likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Kink
wow.
shaming.
Yeah, a little bit. She's like, my poem is about kink shaming.
Step 1. I saw Yoshikage Kira. And it was like, ew. The end. Step 2. I saw Totally Spies. It was the worst. I watched all the seasons.
Watched all the scenes. Alright.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. Despite me defending that brevity is the support of life. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do, despite me defending it so ardently.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter, it could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, like dating sims.
Yeah, right, exactly. Or the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Or Sonic the Hedgehog in general.
Sonic the Hedgehog, Big the Cat especially. God, I've
Right.
seen him. But wow. Something that you're afraid that if people find out they make fun of you and think less of you? But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
I mean, I agree. But there's some weird fetishes out there.
But where do you draw the line? Do you not understand?
I mean, Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I was talking about that yesterday. But, well, I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will.
It's gonna be about how I read about Cell when he was new and when Android 17 and I felt all weird.
No!
He got bigger. I want to get bigger too.
Shut up. Oh god, that was the start of that pretty much, wasn't it?
I wouldn't call it the start of that, but
It was definitely the
I'd call it
surge.
a widespread. I'd call it the codifier, yeah.
Yeah, the surge. Alright, who do I show it to next? Sayori or Yuri?
Yeah, your pick.
I'll go with Sayori this time.
Ooh! I like this one, Glump. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. Nope, it's definitely worse. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Oh god, voice crack.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
That's what Funky Kong told me.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you just at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you don't want to write.
Oh god, you
You want to write something for me? That's so
bodacious.
sweet.
Nothing, I'm saying that's bodacious. I'm Funky Konging.
alright.
Try to get you on the funky road.
Hey, the funky road. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. She's totally going to die first.
Why do you think people are going to die?
I mean, there was a trigger warning at the beginning of this game, so I'm
It's-
assuming
it's-
that people are going to get seriously injured or die.
No. The trigger warning was, it could be for sexual things, too.
Oh god.
Like, haven't you ever seen Katawa Shoujo? It had the same kind of warning.
Katawada Shoujo.
Yeah. Is it? It's
think.
Katawa.
Was it? God, I don't remember. I don't care. Anyway.
I really liked Katawa Shoujo.
I mean,
Shut up.
I wasn't saying it's bad.
Okay, good.
I just haven't played it.
Okay, good.
Good.
You can turn the sex scenes off, so it's okay.
Cool.
Anyway, let's see.
It's actually pretty funny. Whenever it gets to a sex scene, it replaces it with just a picture of, like, steaming meat. Like, sizzling shrimp. And then it just fades to the next scene.
Oh, that's really funny.
I know.
Anyway.
I guess I like happy poems.
Okay, get it together.
I got this. Alright. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh god, I think I got it. I think
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the little rain cloud a hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? I should write that down. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Glump.
I should go write that down. God, I love doing that.
Yep.
You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Then I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. All in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams.
friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Oh dear. I blow off the dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and my friends come in. In they come, in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Whoa. Whoa.
Depth!
Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Sayori, Jesus. Holy crap.
Holy crap!
Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit more. Writing is like magic.
That's exactly what Monica said. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting upset with something before dropping out in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Good Lord.
Yeah, she's a kind of a character that, like, emotionally you don't want to leave hanging.
Yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, obviously.
Looks like there's no one else here. Let's see what you have written for today. Well done, Glump. It's shit.
It's even worse than yesterday's.
Your writing skills are already degrading.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot.
No, degrading means bad.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers with my ego. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain before turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's how to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Intimate? Oh God. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have
well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today?
No, duh.
Uh-huh.
Yuri nods timidly. It timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware
Friend,
that
if you give a mouse a cookie, you don't ask well. Don't end well.
well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Is this the same poem as Natsuki's?
Why are you kink? I don't think it's kink shaming.
It's about the kink itself.
Well, she's really into her cutting knife. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's
No,
my
it's
fault.
not.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey an emotion through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
See, I was right. It's about the kink.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's about Cell.
She's the one it's for.
It's the sort of thing that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh. That's funny.
Uh,
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About being ridiculed for strange interest?
eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, did you really feel that way? Or does
Yeah.
she?
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I said the wrong word. Never mind. Keep
Oh,
going.
okay. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who'd make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me.
Well, I'm off to talk to Natsuki about our conversation.
You son of a bitch. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably still hate myself. I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a couple days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's all great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica...
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki.
I also agree with Natsuki. Performing is my worst enemy.
I could never in my life do something like that.
Although it's kind of bad because I kind of have to do it if I'm going to be doing like pitches for...
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had to do one a couple days ago, like an actual game pitch to people who are actually in the industry. And it's like, okay, so these people can decide whether or not this game is good enough to put in public.
Yeah.
And it's horrifying.
Oh yeah, no, it's an experience, but you know, it's not... Insofar as performance goes, I personally think that if you're looking at like an investor or a director or someone, the best advice I can give is no one is going in there looking for you to fail. No one is going in there thinking that you are going to be just a waste of their life, and they hope that you're a waste of their life.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Like, everyone is looking for you to succeed. Every director is looking for someone to put in the show and is hoping that you'll fill the role. Every game pitch is looking for someone to be the niche that they're looking for and the project that they could fund to fill in a gap in their calendar.
Right. I mean, like, during the game pitch that I had, it's like every question that they wrote down that they were going to give us was like answered during the presentation itself. So like, I mean, I guess we have that going for us.
Yeah, it's yeah, pretty much. People are just looking for specific questions and often won't, unless something specifically arises from what you say that interests them, which is a good thing because that means they're listening.
Right.
Then, you know, people just look for what they're looking for, and they aren't looking for you to fail and be worthless.
Right, okay.
So
that's a little bit of encouragement there. See,
yeah.
Everybody, if you're going to do some presenting, these people, they're looking for something from you. They're not looking to like put you down or anything.
Yeah, unless it's a high school talent show, in which case the opposite is true, and they are looking to laugh at you. Don't do a high school talent show.
Who does high school talent shows anyway?
I don't know. My high school did one. I did not do it.
Oh man, imagining Oh,
I did a middle school talent show. I did poetry. I was bullied relentlessly.
oh dear.
So don't do what they're doing in this game, but any other performance art, go for it.
Right.
Continuing on.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're
All in this club today. God, that voice is getting really hard to keep up with.
Yep.
Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with.
All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
I like how you say the word sigh instead of actually sighing.
Yeah, well, it's what's written on the text.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but...
It's what you're supposed to do.
Is it what you're supposed to do?
Technically.
And I just never knew it?
Well, usually it gives an action for it.
I
But
guess.
no, you are right in a performance art, but from a direct, if someone gives you a copy, you read what's on that copy.
Okay. That's good to know. Good to know.
And they will go, you don't actually say sigh. And then you'll go, well, that's what's written. Okay.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Stop foreshadowing! Jesus!
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica? This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off by to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Haha, of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. We're not gonna know what she says, but we'll just nod and clap anyway. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Yep, I knew it. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural?
I glance around me. I mean, she was in the debate club, apparently. So,
Yeah, no, she's just perfect.
right. Perfect in every way. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation.
Natsuki isn't important.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Haha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each one of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman that don't need no man. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Jesus Christ. Whew, anyway.
Deata Maria. No.
Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Tough for me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head.
God.
It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning.
This one is called My Meadow. I go over to a flower and pick it. It's nice and pretty.
Then a sheep comes.
It was a big fluffy sheep.
I hug it, and then it dies. But it's okay, because I use it and I make it a coat. And I get lots of money. And then I run over the meadow and I make a condo.
Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through.
That sheep was nice though.
Real good lamb chop.
Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did
Good job, Sayori.
it. Even Glump liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. the atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of a delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of people.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that's a challenge, that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Glump. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I want to let Glump lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Jeez.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
This is called Doki Doki Depression. Raindrops. Suffering. Happy. Kawaii.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it.
Socks.
Really cute socks! Despite
Cute
that,
socks. Put in the raindrops. Make me go Doki Doki.
despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
Or yourself. Or anything else.
God, if that isn't true, I don't know what is.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Jump 5?
Might as well jump. Jump. Go ahead and jump. Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it.
Jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away.
It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want on for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think that would be the other way around for me.
Well, it's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Sniff my hair, Natsuki.
Okay. Oh,
Strawberries.
right?
Yeah, no problem.
Is this Olay?
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yawn.
As for the festival.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but at least, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Glump. You don't have to say it. It! I said it for you.
Whatever, let's go already. Whatever. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki has to walk home with you.
Huh?
I mean, she's kind of cute and all, but don't you think she's a little bit of a... What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. What? You're giving me this choice?
Yep.
Come on, man! Oh, come on, let me...
Make sure to save.
I can't save. Hold on.
Where's
Oh wait,
save?
I'm
There you
an
go.
idiot. I clicked load instead.
Yeah, Monica knows.
Monica knows. Why would you give me this choice?
To make it hard.
This
This is a hard game.
This is a hard choice. Oh man. God,
You keep me waiting.
I know, I'm sorry, I just...
You're just staring.
God, how long have we been going? An hour and 43 minutes, jeez. Actually, do you think we should cut it off here? Leave it as a cliffhanger?
I would do that at the next poetry one.
Next poetry.
Yeah, just the next little poetry slam because that's a nothing.
Oh dear.
Plus, I'm not letting you backpedal on this one, bud.
Oh god.
You. This is why I'm here. You figure it out. You adjust your feelings.
Jesus. Alright. Since... I mean... Since we're... You know what? Let's keep going the Natsuki route.
Just shut her down.
Oh god, don't say it like that!
Just leave her hanging.
No.
Just be hanging out around there and just like, yeah, well, he'll come eventually.
God, this. Oh God, this. You're making this really hard. Oh man.
Would it be better if I told you what I chose? Or what?
Sure.
I chose I would walk home with Natsuki. Because I also did the Natsuki route.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought you might have gone the Yuri route.
No, because I was like, I always go the Yuri route. I'm a go the Natsuki route.
So you basically did the exact same thing
yes.
that I did.
Yes.
Oh man. So you know what she says when you go home with Natsuki.
Yeah.
Okay. So well, you know what? Let's see what happens when you say you walk home with Sayori.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki?
But she's so cute and fun to be around.
Jeez, I already see her at a club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Glump. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. Oh, that's awkward. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Oh God. Ah.
Who knows what will happen in that time? Next time on Doki Doki Literature Club.
Next time on Doki Doki. Next time on Donkey Donkey Literature Kong.
We find the funky.
We find the Funky Kong and play funky mode.
Yep. For all of you donkers out there, please tell us where to find the funky route, and please send fan art of you finding the funky route.
Fan art of the funky route.
Yes, I demand that this game be hacked, and not hacked, but put the funky route properly extracted from the game files so as to be valid.
Okay.
As God intended.
As God intended. Alright, we'll see you all next time.
Peace!